Hope you've been happy, healthy, and safe. We are going to do a you versus them reading today. Basically, first pile is you, second pile is them, but take that how it resonates. Do not make this video fit if it doesn't fit. If this reading, there's lots of other readings on YouTube. There's all sorts of readers. Yeah, so don't try and make it fit. My readings are almost personal readings, so you know, if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it just doesn't. So again, don't make it fit. However, if you do enjoy listening to the video, there are messages in these videos that probably do resonate for everyone. So I usually get something out of most of my readings, a slight message. So go ahead and listen to the end if you feel the need to. Otherwise, subscribe, hit that notification bell, like the video. It helps the algorithms get out there to whoever else might actually need the message. And then it also helps by subscribing and hitting that notification bell. It's kind of like a little cha-ching to the angels that, you know, if you need a message, that you will be guided to a video possibly in the future that I do. Okay. All right. Calling in the energies of our guides and our angels for the YouTube viewers today. Clearing the energy and calling in those guides. Okay. All right. Good. Okay, let's use these guys for this reading. These guys there, clarifiers, and yes. Okay, so what is the conflict right now affecting you both or connecting you both? And you have the 19 with a sun. So numbers, I always read numbers. New beginnings, and 9 are your completion of something. So you're bringing about new beginnings to something as well as endings to something. Okay, that's and it could be success, recognition, maybe there's enthusiasm. That's what's connecting you both, the challenge right now. Okay. On your side, you have the 10 of Earth, and this came in the reverse. So reverse meaning here for this card is tradition. So let me tap into that. It is very possible that there could be something to do with traditions within your culture that's affecting this relationship. Okay, on their side, they have 4 of fire, and this also came in the reverse. And no, this deck is not in the reverse, so I will take it. 4 of fire. So they have there's something they're having a difficulty being passionate about in celebrating. So this could be an actual celebration. Okay, this is how it should be. Okay, but they're not celebrating something right now on their side. And yours came up in the reverse. So there's maybe a question about loyalty as well when it comes to tradition and culture, I'm feeling. And earth is within your everyday life, so it's something to do around your everyday, like your foundation. And really, I mean, your culture is your foundation in a lot of ways, right? Okay, so there's something here, and with the sun, it kind of feels like with this, there's on one, what's connecting you both is something's dimming your shine, your sun. Something's dimming. There's something either you're not seeing. It could be with loyalty within a family unit and the other party not. Let's dig deeper. Okay, on your side, yeah, 3 of air. So sorrow, forgiveness, and healing. Why do I get these readings? Why can't it just be happy? Why can't you always be happy? Because we can't always be happy. Just answered your question and mine. We can't always be happy. So 3 of air. So there's something, you're up in your head about something. 3 of air, basically 3s are about unions. It's about, there's 3 parties usually. 3 or more, but usually 3. 3 main characters. So, and then in this, actually there's 4 in there. But 3 that are really, if you can see in here, there's 3 that are really highlighted by the sun. And connecting you is the sun, okay? And the dogs, to me, represent loyalty and loyalty of knowledge. But there's loyalty and knowledge about tradition, I feel like. Something... Okay, let's see. On their side, they got... Knight of Water. This coming across, Knights are younger energies. They're usually, they come in to save the day, but this came in the reverse. It's giving me drama vibes. Water energy is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So maybe they're coming in a little bit dramatic. And there's no celebration. So it's almost like what I'm picking up from this is let me get a clarifier, okay? Because what I'm picking up on, I'm not really liking. For you, we have Knight of Earth. Organized, responsible, supportive. And on their side, we have Nine of Water, wishes, dreams, and happiness. Okay, so on their side, I'm just picking up this heavily. And remember, roles could be reversed, so this could be you. This could be you. Okay, I have someone being dramatic here. They either can't celebrate, they want to celebrate, they want to, but they can't. They want to dance, they want to, they want to, they're very passionate, they're very, I'm doing this and nobody's gonna stop me kind of energy. I do feel like this is a masculine energy, so it could be a male, but it could also be a female that's more in their masculine energy, so masculine traits like more of a tomboy or something like that, okay? I feel they're not happy. They're not happy with whatever this situation is, okay? And on your side, and it feels like the light is being dimmed, and there needs to be an ending to that, okay, to create new beginnings. On your side, culture just keeps playing. So maybe on your side, maybe on their side, there's something they want to do. Okay? Like, an example popping out, this almost gives me teenager vibes. Like, maybe this is your teen, who wants to go, to a party, to go dance, to go something. To do something. They want to do something, okay? I feel like they're like, no, you're dimming my shine, you're dimming my light. At the same time, it has to do with your culture, okay? Is the reason that you're not letting them do this. It is creating sorrow for you. You're all up in your head about it, and there could be 3 of you. So it could be this person, your husband, wife, or partner. Yeah, because it kind of gives me mother, father, and then the girl here is all crying. That's kind of the situation it gives me, and it's like you're up in your head, like, oh, like, I gotta think of everybody, I gotta think of my reputation, I gotta think of, Knight of Earth. I feel like in this situation, on your side, you're trying to keep the power of stability. You're trying to keep the power, like she's holding on to that pentacle. So you're trying to, and the pentacle in this, because it's all yellow, is power. You're trying to hold on to that power. I do feel like there's three parties at play, but two are main parties, and one's kind of just on the sidelines, kind of influencing shit. Okay, that's kind of how I'm picking this up. Yes, and on your side, it's King of Earth. So this could be Earth is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So those could be the placements. Prosperous, generous, successful. They're trying to give you support. Okay? It feels like, you know, because he's like trying to give the pentacle. I feel like someone's trying to give you support in this, but again, surrounded by yellow. It feels like it's not being accepted. On their side, Six of Earth they have. So healing. They need to heal about this situation, okay? It feels like they're not healing from this situation. They're taking this situation, you know, and if this is, it doesn't have to be that example that I gave, but if it's something like that, I mean, maybe it's not a teenager, maybe it's like a friend or another person in the family or something like that, that can't do something that somebody else holds power for them, and so they're like, you're dimming my light. Take it how it resonates, right? Like, how that situation applies to you. Okay, let's get some advice from Spirit on how to move forward with this situation. Okay, so on your side we have flexibility. Now, the flexibility, okay, and if this is a cultural thing, for example, if say you only moved here, you know, like 10 years ago, could be more, whatever, and you know, things were very different from where you came from culturally. People weren't allowed to do things like go to a dance. They weren't allowed to wear a certain type of clothing. They weren't allowed to do just stuff, okay? But Spirit is saying it's okay to have those cultural norms. However, when you move from somewhere to somewhere else, you should kind of adopt their cultures. You should integrate them within yours. So like your children, for example, if they've only lived here and they only know this, they don't understand the cultures that you had where you were. So then there's that resistance, that right, because they don't understand why when they're friends and they're, you know, everybody else is doing it. It's kind of what I'm picking up here. So there needs to be a little bit of flexibility in this situation, or at least an explanation. For them, they have potential in the reverse. I feel like right now it feels like they have a lot of potential, okay? But it feels like they're about to explode because they're being restricted. And they possibly, it's probably why they have exploded, because I feel like there's some sort of conflict. Like there's definitely conflict right now in the situation. Like somebody's mad at somebody over this, right? And it came in reverse, which means this darkness is on top. And the explosion is just beneath the surface. So advice for them is to calm that explosive turmoil that's brewing, okay? Because it feels like there's a lot of potential here, a lot of potential for a lot of things. You know, intellects, you know, like this could be the next doctor or whatever, right? But it feels like on your side, you're actually wait, what's Spirit saying? Maybe there's a potential that this person could be a dancer and you want them to be a doctor. And that's where the dimming of the light is coming in, I'm feeling on this side. Like you're seeing the potential. But what we have to understand is when we try to control, yeah, and then you have healing chaos. It feels like on your side, it feels like you need to put it this way. It's okay to set boundaries and it's okay to put your foot down, but you have to be supportive. You have to understand that there's transformation here. What we did, 10 years ago, 20 years ago is not what we do today. And so there has to be an element of you putting the past behind you in order to transform. Otherwise, you're going to create this tornado of destruction, which will still transform, but it might not transform into what you want. It might transform into this bursting volcano. Do you know? And then for them, they have blessings. So it's important for them to understand their blessings in the situation they are in now. Like, they are blessed that they are so talented. They are blessed that they are so intelligent. They are blessed that they have a roof over their head, or they're in a good place where they live. You know, it's important to recognize, and if they are, you know, if they want to pursue their creative, their passions or their creativity, we have to understand that those are blessings. Okay, so on your side, you have to understand that those are blessings, and those need, you can't dim the sun, you can't dim the light of those things, because then they're always going to be unhappy. And that's not going to grow and be prosperous. It might send someone down the path they don't want to go down, like the path of drugs, the path of, and you might think, this is weird, a weird thing that this is coming through in my channel, but you might actually think, oh, well, if they go to the party, they're going to get into drugs and alcohol and whatever. If they dance and, you know, do this, they're going to be sent down the path. However, that's often not the case. If they follow their passions and they're happy, they're less likely to follow a path of destruction than if they're always forced to, you can't go out because if they're always unhappy, that's actually, then when they actually do go out, then they go out with the wrong crowds. They go out in the wrong environment that doesn't let them be prosperous and blessed. They go, so it's a matter of perspective in this case for whoever I'm picking up, and this is a very important message. Okay, let's get a surrender card, what you need to surrender and what they need to surrender. And then we'll get a message from the universe, okay? Okay, surrender to miracles for you. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. And with the surrender to, there's dolphins in this, and dolphins represent play. So I'm picking up from this, and how this relates to the reading is that you need to surrender to the fact that people can go out and play and nothing bad will happen. They can, right? I know that seems like a miracle. Okay, surrender to your intuition. For them, very important. So when you talk to this person, if this is your child or whatever, and you want them, it is very important that you explain to them to listen to their intuition. So if it is about a situation where you don't want them to go to a party, but they want to go to a party, and you're like, oh, something bad will happen. It is very important that you let people live their own journeys. But it's very important that you stress that they listen to their intuition. Okay, you've all heard stories about somebody going to a party and they're like, I had a bad feeling, but, and then something bad happens. When you talk to other people that went to that same party, that were like, I had a bad feeling and then I left. So something still bad happened, but not to them. Why? Because they listened to their intuition. We can't control, and we should not try to control someone else's journey. If they have a desire, an urge that is going to make them happy, we should let them go towards that happiness. However, we must explain, especially to like teenagers and things, that is very important. If you feel anything off, if you feel something is wrong, or you observe something off, that you leave the situation. So yes, you can go. No, please don't go get drunk. Please don't try these drugs. If you have a bad feeling, do not do it. Don't succumb to peer pressure. So it's not about stopping people from doing things. It's about educating people on how to do things. Okay? So for then, tune in to your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or ha-ha moments that come through to guide you. Okay? Very important here. And just that challenge of the sun, if you take the advice, I think it will bring this situation, it will connect the two of you more. These two cards are very important. Stress the blessings. Make sure not only you are understanding your blessings, but understand, so this individual that I'm picking up, them, okay, or if that is you, I'm picking up that you're very intellectual, but you're also very intuitive. You know what's right and you know what's wrong. So that has to be trusted, okay? But you have to understand your blessings, and you have to understand how not to lose those blessings, right? Because when we stop following our intuition, that's when we lose the blessings. All right. Okay, good. Good message. Okay,